Now we've had a few days to actually come to terms with the fact that this is happening and the sheer size of the place. My name's William, Laura's behind the camera, we're the attachment company, and let us take you a quick look around our new home. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on. My name's William, along with my wife Laura and my brother Andrew. We run the attachment company. To explain how we got here, first let me take you back to where we began. So the attachment company started off life in the UK, here in central Scotland, known as Moose Valley Equipment. I worked part-time on that business since 2014 up to the start of 2023. Since January 2023, myself and my wife Laura have been full-time working on the attachment company here in the UK. The attachment company started out life, and if you've been watching our videos for any length of time, you'll know way back we started off working out of a little 1200 square foot unit next to my house. Now, it became quite quickly apparent when we started working on the business full time that we had outgrown our initial space. It gave us our start, it let us build the business to where we built it to, but it's quite clear that we had outgrown it. For months we looked into multiple options with regards to a new space. We obviously required extra warehouse space, some yard space would have been a bonus, and it had to be in a suitable location. So we've ended up here. At the point I'm filming this, it has been 1 year exactly since we changed names from Moose Valley Equipment to the attachment company, and it has been a few months since we've moved into our new facility. So let us go back to the start, show you around here when we first moved in, and then I'll catch you up to the present day and I'll explain the pros and the cons and everything around the new place. Yes, this place is as big as it looks. Yes, this is as big a jump as it looks for us. But let us quickly take you a look around, give you the outline plan at the moment. So, we're walking really quick. Where I was there, that is pretty much the full extent of the building. Let me come to the back corner. Yeah, it's that big. 140 feet long by 60 feet wide, 8,400 square feet, which comparatively to what we came from, if you've watched any of our videos before, you'll know is entirely massive. Two main roller doors on the building, one here in what will be the back corner, as you'll see when we take you outside in a minute, and then one on the far gable end. Alongside 4 pedestrian fire doors, 2 at that end, 2 at that end. If you're local to here, you've probably already worked out where we are. If not, then to give you a bit of history, this is a former monoblock factory, or one of the buildings in a former monoblock factory. It is located about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 7.5 minutes along the road from where we are currently when we're filming this, where we were previously by the time you're watching this, hopefully. Plans for the layout at the moment are very, very initial stages. We're thinking possibly, and this is something that once you watch this whole video, we will have this hopefully done, but I'm hoping to make a sort of video here that shows you basically what we're doing, the process we're going through and how it evolves as we go through the weeks. The plan at the moment is to have, I think, the receiving and the shipping up this end near this door, try and block the building off somewhere with some pallet racking, and then make some individual stations from then out. There is this crane, or this little boom crane in the corner. We'll probably keep it. In fact, we'll almost certainly keep it, and we might make our welding and fabrication area round about it. Other than that, that is the extent of the plans for inside at the moment. Let me quickly show you around outside. If you haven't already figured it out, we are filming this video over multiple days and multiple weeks, so who knows how it'll actually turn out. Hopefully we can make something at the end of it that resembles a video that makes some sense, but it is probably time I showed you around outside. Woody, come on. So, welcome to the new yard space, or what will be the new yard space. If you're local to this area, you might have worked out where we are. You probably definitely worked out where we are with me walking out here. I'll turn you around and show you the building from the outside. There it is. You've definitely, as I say, if you're local to here, you've definitely worked out where we are now. But this is it, 8,500 square feet, which is just a small upgrade from where we're at the moment. I don't have any footage from a couple of weeks ago of outside, I don't think, but there was piles of monoblocks, as you can see over there, piled up along this back fence, which have now all been moved. The fence is in. The fence comes right around the back here and will make our new yard space. Woody, come on, this way. So, yeah, every time I come here, I'm still getting to grips with just how big a space it is. But the potential for what we can do here is massive. Outdoor space as well, for storage, for demos, for open days, for parking, for offices, whatever we choose to do with it. So that's a quick tour of the outside. There is a stack of work to be done. Woody, here, come on. He's loving it. There is a stack of work to be done that we've barely started, so that's why I'm here today. We're going to get a little bit done inside, start making some progress, and then we can make a plan for where we're putting racking, where we're putting stock, how we're splitting up the building, and ultimately get moved in. I will of course show you this when it's done, but there'll be a perimeter fence somewhere between this our building and this building, and then it will come out the front to somewhere about that telegraph pole, and that will make a good, I was going to say a little yard space, but a massive yard space. And then the plan is to put an office outside almost where the pickup is there, then have some parking and things out here, get some signs up, and then go from there. It's going to be very much a case of what we can manage at any given time. We won't be able to go all out. We're going all out as it is, so we'll have to just take our time, work through everything that needs done, build up to the end goal, I should say. And but yeah, should give us stacks and stacks and stacks of potential to take the business, hopefully take the business to the next level. Right, I think that's enough floor brushing content for one day. We have discovered the downside of a big building, or the first downside I should say, is the length of time it takes to brush the place out. Jeez, I'm out of breath. So if you have been watching our week-to-week videos, you'll know we put all of our Scott Plant show attachments in here, so that's why they're up the back. We've got that side pretty much sweeped out. Got about half of this side left to do. Then next on the plan is to start cleaning the walls. So you can see likes of there, concrete and cement all up the walls there, and all dusty right around the inside of the building. So that's the next plan, is to get the pressure washer in, get some chemical on the walls, get it washed down. Then we can paint the floor, then we can think about moving in some stock. Boy. Right, I've no idea what the sound will be like on this, but I'm going to give it a shot. It's 9 PM on a Sunday evening. When the cherry picker was here, I've taken the opportunity to get it up outside and get a look over the building and over the new yard, and just take a minute to have a think about what we're undertaking here. And I was daunted, really daunted by the size for the first few weeks, and that's gone, and now I'm just really excited about the opportunities that this will afford us. Yeah, it's first I've had to stop myself from trying to explain to people that, oh, it's too big, or oh, it's this or it's that. Who cares? Back ourselves, back what we can do, look to the future, look what we can achieve, and look at the endless possibilities that this big move gets us. So, pretty excited, feeling grateful. Sunday evening, done a bit more washing inside. Need to go and move all of the stock that's sitting in there now. I'll do that tomorrow, and then we'll get on with washing the rest of the walls at the start of the week, and then we can start getting moved in properly. Alright, so next evening, as you've seen yesterday, finished washing out half of the building, which means we have the other half left to wash out. So, took the pressure washer back last night, brought the forklift back this evening, because I'm only getting, during the week, I'm only get time in the evenings just now to get to this, because obviously work and customer orders take precedent in the daytime. So, back down with the forklift, going to move all of the stock that's up that end of the warehouse down to this end of the warehouse, and that means we can get the far side washed, and then we can think about moving in here properly. Now you might be wondering why, if we were planning to wash this place out, have we loaded it up with stock? And that would be a perfectly valid question. The reason being, well, threefold really. A lot of this stock is stands and display stock that we had out for Scott Plant Show a couple of weeks ago now. We can cut some footage in here, show you around the show what was on display, and then us unloading that into here on the evening of the final day of the show. Stuff like this big screening bucket, the Auger Torque cone crusher bucket, the Auger Torque stands, bits and pieces that are over there all came from the show. We also unloaded a 20-foot container delivery of hitch brackets, log splitter cones, and these two big front loader buckets in here a couple of weeks ago, purely because we did not have room in our current place. And then of course the big 40-foot container delivery of Attachworks attachments on Friday past, for the exact same reason, as we just did not have enough room in our current place. And it would, I know it means we need to double handle it here, but the other option to unload it where we are at the moment would have meant A, leaving it outside, and B, that we had to then reload it, bring it back down here. So this was the lesser of the two evils, if we shall say. So plan now, lift everything here, shift it all down there, which means then I can get back in and get this side washed off, which is from the electrical panels there, right round by the door, and one or kind of half a bay worth of racking on this side. So less talking, more doing. Let's make a start. And just like that, stock moved from that end to that end, and we're ready to get back to the washing, hopefully tomorrow. The only thing I didn't move was that big Auger Torque 150,000 max drive, purely because the little forklift won't lift it. There's a show gazebo there and some bits and pieces. I'll move them when I come back to do the washing. But that's us for this evening. Next plan, back to washing. Get that job done. Warehouse update. It's Sunday lunchtime. We're back doing a bit more with it. All of the block, all of the monoblocks that were out this back wall have been removed. The fence, the perimeter fence is done. It's just the two internal fences to get finished off this week. The yard, or the front of the yard, has been swept up. The place is starting to come together. We've got the other half of the building to wash out, and that's what we're going to do this afternoon. So I'm down again with the pressure washer. Going to go get another shot of the cherry picker and hopefully get this done today. So let's go. Thankfully, we're very nearly done with the washing. Let me show you. So we started there in that bay next to the one with the electrics on it. We've done all the way around. We've done up over the door, we've done the door. We've done that corner, we've done this entire side, including the door. I know it doesn't look like it on camera. I will need to go back over that with some more chemical. Done this whole back wall and that corner bay, which leaves us with this one and that one still to do. And then I don't really want to do the one above the electrics. I might just go up and hand clean it, but we're very close to being done with this part of the work. But we're out of water for this evening, so get back home, get that filled up, try and get down here tomorrow evening, get the walls finished, and then we can work out what we're doing with some of this stock. We'll need to, I think, utilise the rack in here. We'll put some of that stock on it and then let us make a plan for getting everything else moved in. But we're making progress. We're making progress. I'm just so looking forward to getting in here and getting properly working. But step by step, we're getting there. So just up in the cherry picker again, taking down the old sign from the front of the building. I thought I would give you another look around the place. The backyard is pretty much empty. There's these few things here that are getting left. Our fence will come straight along almost this line you're looking at. Pretty much where the cherry picker is sitting and out into the middle of the yard and then down to the back fence. That'll become our front yard if you like, and this will be the back. Pretty cool, isn't it? Huge, massive size for us, but should give us unlimited opportunities to grow and keep pushing the business forward. It is, for reference, Saturday the 1st of June, and we're getting there. We're making good progress. The time you'll be watching this, the week-to-week episodes, the one I'm just recording right now, I've just finished recording for this week. I've kind of gave you a little bit of a look in to what we're at. So if you're watching this video on the back of that one, thank you very much. We're going to crack on. As I say, the sign's down, we're going to get it replaced. We'll get it back up once we've got a shot at the cherry picker again. Washed the floor out, or half the floor out, this morning as well. I'll show you around that in a bit. And yeah, stick around to see what else we are planning and how else we progress, and I'll keep you updated. What a lovely evening, and even better than that, I've got an update for you on the new premises. We've got a fence, or we've got, well, the start of a fence. So this is looking from the backside of the warehouse, coming down between us and the building next door, and then out the front. I know I kind of roughly showed you the outline the other day, but good to actually see it in person and give us a real good idea of the size of the yard, which is really cool to see that up. So we're making progress. Hopefully I can get down here tomorrow and get some footage of the boys putting it up. But it's looking good. Gates will be down that end. That's kind of the end of the warehouse that we're going to use on a sort of day-to-day basis, if you like. So nice to see that up. Good to see a bit more progress. This is Thursday. I'm recording this on Thursday evening. Saturday is a big part of the move. We're going to move the vast majority of stock and some tools and some machine tools and stuff that we've got in our existing place into here Saturday. So Saturday will be a big shift. Going to load in the old place, down to the new place, get unloaded here and get a load of stuff moved, start looking like we're actually moving in. We're not entirely sure what we're calling it yet, so let us know in the comments what you think. We're working with warehouse, yard, unit, who knows. But being here, it doesn't look like we've done much, but built up some racking, tidied up some of the attachments that were on this rack, moved them around so we get some more up there. Spent some time just splitting out the stuff that we delivered down yesterday, just trying to put all the auger torque products together, put all the brackets together, ready to come up with a plan for how we are setting it out in here. We are really just winging it at the moment. I'm getting there towards formulating a plan. At the moment it's going to be metal fabrication and cutting and welding and everything in that corner. At the moment it's kind of goods in that corner, but that might change. Stock, of course, is up this wall, and it'll be around this area as well. And then we need space for a toilet, or two toilets, an office. We're going to build a bit of a podcast studio as well in here, and a space for taking product photos. So a lot still to be done, but a really, really good start. And yeah, pretty excited for what we can achieve in here. So nice to see everything here and get a real good start. And tomorrow, Monday, will be, I guess, our first day working in here, which is exciting. Alright, Saturday the 8th of June, and we are calling this official move-in day. As you've just seen, four trailer loads of stock, of equipment, of pretty much everything that made our business moved from the old place to the new place. 160 feet of trailer space, and we're done. Well, I say done, we're done for this part until we get back and get it actually, so get some racking rebuilt, work out a proper layout. But pretty cool to see all that in. What do you think? Pretty cool?
It's pretty cool, definitely.
Yeah, so Now just come up with a plan for how we're
Ripping it all.
initially laying it out and then change it 4 times. But
Just four?
make a plan for that and we'll go from there. So let me give you some facts and figures about the new place. As I mentioned back at the start, we grew this business in our original 1200 square foot unit. Well, our new place is a staggering 8,500 square feet, so a fair bit more warehouse space than we were used to. It also comes with an extensive yard space, which is a bonus, but does give us a lot of extra possibilities for what we can do here. Now, while our new premises is remarkably bigger than our previous one, it does give us immense scope to be able to grow the business and take on more opportunities from our new location. So if we're using that half of the warehouse for parts and stock, it means we've got this half of the warehouse spare. Until we have received in a load of stock of Attachworks products and Attachworks attachments, mainly S-type tilt rotator buckets in various sizes. They are taking up the space in this corner of the warehouse at the moment. So the plan long term, this will be incoming goods. When we take in container loads or deliveries of attachments, they'll come in through that bottom door into here. They'll then be organised, checked in and be racked up and displayed in this side of the warehouse. This side of the warehouse is a bit of a work in progress. We will have a fabrication area, place for cutting steel, place for welding and fabricating, and for testing and repair of equipment as well. So alongside the massive new warehouse space and the outdoor yard area, this premises does have one more trick up its sleeve. And that's because this site does have the opportunity for us to be able to create a demo area outside for you to come here, have a look round our attachments and actually put them to use. Now, while that is something that is in the future for us, it will be a really cool thing to work towards and something that I don't think anybody in our industry locally to us offers already. Now, with being a year since we changed our name and a few months in the new premises, hopefully that gives you a flavour of what it's about and where we will be located and staying and growing the business for the foreseeable future. I couldn't be more proud of what we've achieved here over the last few months, going from an empty building to building it out and starting to put down roots and foundations for the business here and giving us a real proper home to be able to grow from. So folks, with that being said, thank you for making it all the way to the end of another video. If you liked what you've seen here, you liked what we're about, we do a weekly show on YouTube. It's called Week to Week. As the name suggests, we put out a video every single week showing you the behind the scenes and what's going on in our business. If you liked what you've seen here, hopefully you like that. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on the new place, the good, the bad, what you want to see more of. Hopefully we can continue to bring you some content, as much content and information as possible on our new place, on the things we do and on our business in general. And when you're down there, if you could hit like, hit subscribe, you would do us a massive favour also. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!